Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to the ZeldaSpeedRuns _3. We have today the Wind Waker Randomizer bi-weekly Explorer Log race. On commentary today, we have Melanzy and Monkel. How are you doing?
Doing good, how are you?
Doing pretty well myself. We're gonna have some fun today. This is the weekly, as was said. The weekly is a kind of gathering place for every player that is looking for practice, and we have quite the brochette of players today.
Indeed we do.
Apologies for some of the stream starting late, chat. We have had a few technical issues today, but we should be going now.
And Genofi already hitting Island of Steel right now. Pretty insane. Meanwhile, PK about to get some storage very quick. Might super swim already, so please avert your eyes if you do not like flashing images.
Yep, and we got Jar and Artemis both on outset here. They're gonna try and clip into Mesa's house.
Yeah, because
Wanna get
knocking on the
inside.
door. Knocking on the door is for people that don't want to go through walls. And who does that? They're both in and getting their first Picto box.
Yep, it's gonna be useful for their trip to Windfall here whenever they happen to go there.
Yeah, and Genofi finally in Island of Steel, was about to drown, but just made it in.
So PK is gonna take this super swim somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly.
It's very interesting to see a super swim about like a minute into the race. I
Yep.
can't wait to see that.
There's also going to be another super swim here from Jarhead, so also look away from his screen if you are photosensitive.
They're swimming fast today. We're seeing some stuff, guys. By the way, for the people that at home that are curious, the 4 dungeons that we're gonna have to do today are DRC, Tower of the Gods, Earth Temple, and Wind Temple. So no Forsaken Fortress, which made Mother and Child even more surprising.
Yep, PK Slam actually brought that super swim over to Western Ferry.
Yeah, Western Ferry. The
Jar missing the entrance here. He might actually drown.
Yeah.
He got it. He got it.
Just in time. Couldn't have been
so,
closer.
Western Ferry had that bow. So, very interesting first bow there for Slam.
It's pretty conceptual in a way too, because Western, cowboys, bows. They'll use that.
Yeah, indeed. So, yeah, doing that super swim skips the hammer, which, in today's seed, that hammer is on Miss Marie, so he doesn't want to chase those kids just to get that.
It's a bit slow. Not the worst hammer in the world for people that do not feel comfortable with swimming everywhere, though.
True.
He's gonna catch a few kids. Artemis getting their leaf.
Yep, Artemis at Northern Ferry for that leaf. And I think Genofi is actually going to be clipping into Western as well here. He's just going to get a storage somewhere else, opting to not do that swim.
Yeah, Genofi got the first bit of storage on Great Fish on the boat, and now he's gonna go open this random chest that doesn't serve any purpose other than making us go through walls today.
Yep, couldn't even tell you what's in that chest because I didn't bother to look.
I could look, but at the same time I don't feel like it. Alright, I'm gonna do it.
So we have Artemis and Jarhead on Windfall now. Jarhead's actually doing door cancel to get into the upstairs of Lenzo's house. Needs to get in there to take that picture for Pompey and Vera. And doing the door cancel just skips that cutscene where you have to talk to Lenzo, which saves a little bit of time there for Jarhead. Artemis opting not to do that, instead just talking to Artemis.
I have our answer.
Talking to Lenzo.
The lookout platform was the home of a wonderful piece of art.
Yes.
Curiosity got the better of me there. I just had to.
But there's that bow for Genofi. And looks like Slam is also gonna talk to Lenzo.
Jar taking a picture of the lovely couple of pictograph enthusiasts. to give it to another couple of people that are enthusiasts about pictographs, but for another reason.
True. Artemis also started Mila, and it looks like Slam is going to do that as well. And I'm sure Jarhead will do the same shortly after he finishes with Pompey and Vera. So a little bit of different ordering here on Windfall, but
Yeah.
not much difference since there's only a few things to get here.
Pompey and Vera being very proud of what Jarhead gave them to see, saying that those pictures were the bomb. It's amazing. And now they're all gonna wait for a while. Mila has something very important today. Sadly, there's not much to do while waiting except phasing through stairs. Look at that! Look at those feet shaking. It's like when you walk with socks and just go forward using just your toes or something. Love it. BK getting some storage.
Interesting. What is he gonna store? Oh, is he gonna do the
He's gonna do the
door
Lenzo door.
storage?
Yeah,
Don't see that much anymore. Now
Yeah,
that
we
we
don't-
have the door cancel.
It
Strat.
was the strat of the day back in season 3, and it's working fine today, actually. So,
One of those boomer strats.
hey, season 3 is in Boomer. Season 2 is Boomer. Tuba. Tuba. We are cruising on the boat. Putting it in a random location that's going to be nice for later. Artemis getting their grab look.
Oh.
I'm also
Oh
getting.
no. Did Jar get caught?
Jar getting
oh,
caught.
Jar! Jar! Jar, what you doing?
Now that's something you don't see every day.
No, it's definitely not. Jar's gonna have to reset that and wait some more.
Yeah. If you missed the phasing through up the stairs earlier, maybe he's gonna do it again. No, he seems to be over those feelings. Just waiting now. Yeah, you gotta be careful around Mila. Like you forget that she can catch you sometimes. Oh, he's doing it. He's following Mila. Meanwhile, Artemis taking a nice picture. Genofi catching some kids.
So I don't think Genofi is gonna be skipping that hammer, which is
It looks-
interesting because he clipped into Western already.
Yeah, it is interesting, but at the same time, there's a few things in the game where that hammer could be nice.
True.
Could be nice. We're only 8 minutes into the scene. I'm not gonna start to question him, okay?
Fair enough. Fair
Catching some
enough.
kids. I mean, it's just a tradition at this point. You gotta catch those kids sometimes.
There are
BK
the bombs first.
At the same time, almost.
Yeah, almost.
It's Sync, and they're both playing as Link, so it's almost more. It's even more Sync.
It's the link sync.
Are still phasing through some stairs again, waiting, not taking any risks this time.
Yeah, for real. I think Slam is headed up to Northern Ferry.
It looks
So-
like the place. Yep.
He's gonna grab his leaf up there. Artemis just warped. Not sure where they warped to. Looks.
And for the people that missed it, Genofi did a nice little door cancel and walked through the wall to get to that kid. Imagine playing hide and seek with a guy that just walks through walls.
Totally not fair.
Talking about not fair. Artemis having a bit of trouble on Nine out of Steel. They have the bomb, but maybe they're just gonna take each other's out now. There we go. Meanwhile, Genofi going for the Lenzo door cancel. Not the blind setup, but still very nice. They are also going for that leaf on Northern Ferry. Pinky Slam just getting out of that island. They just cross each other's. Yeah, I was looking at seed earlier. And it's one of those seeds that makes saving a special someone very hard.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, guys, there's a bottle in Hyrule. I gotta love those seeds.
Yeah.
Unless you're a Grimble lover. And, pretty bad.
Not my favorite.
Gotta hate it. There's one in there's one in Cabinet which is in top G. It's amazing. You need the pearls to get a bottle.
I mean, are the pearls in that awful of a location?
I didn't look at them actually.
I'm looking right now.
Go ahead.
So we have to get Farore's Pearl
Yeah,
for
we
the
do.
mail check. But
Not-
Nairu's is Maggie's free item, so that's
so
not bad.
So
And
bad.
salvage core, so it wouldn't have been that awful.
Come on, let's go to Tower of the Gods, guys. Jar and Artemis back on outset with PK. Everyone is on outset except Genofi. Come on, Genofi.
Wait,
join us.
did PK fall down?
Pretty sure you did, yes.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
I was looking at the spoiler log and didn't notice. That's unfortunate, but that puts Slam, Artemis, and Jar all at about the same thing.
Yes, it's pretty amazing. Genofi also having fun on the stairs, waiting. And it's time for the most wood we're gonna see today because there's no Forbidden Woods today. Artemis trying for that little storage there, sadly being a little too late.
Same thing for Slam.
Yep. Dar didn't even bother with that one, just threw the bomb and waited. Bidding his time, and now he's ahead. In this little outset ferry race. Well, we are finally joining Novi.
Here's
And our
the
runner.
mirror shield at Outset Ferry.
All three runners getting that at about the same time. So it's pretty wonderful. We do need that one today.
We do.
I wonder why. Oh wait, I know why. Reading the log.
Yeah, the file name is not prime. It's an even number, unfortunately.
Oh, that even numbers should learn to be more prime. It's bullshit.
Right?
It's bullshit. Like not a single one of them is prime. Hard to believe.
Well, there is one even prime number.
Oh man, that is the one I like. That one even prime number was just like science should not get in the way of this.
Looks like Slam is at Shark Island.
Already, we really don't have what it takes to do Shark Island, but
Yeah, Slam didn't get hammer. We don't have boots yet, but we have bombs, and that's all you really need.
yeah, we found a little something. Thank you, Claire. It seems easy, but it's frame perfect, so good luck. It's gonna take a few tries, probably. Meanwhile, Jar raiding the Popper and Choo Choo aisle.
Grabbing those iron boots from inside.
Nice little leaf for Genofi there. Artemis setting a super swim, so please avert your highs, people that foam at the mouth. Where are we going for Artemis? Is my question.
Artemis might be taking that Super Swim to Western, like we saw Slam do earlier.
Probably, yeah.
There's not a lot over in the left side there for.
I have a very short-term memory.
He, so Slam brought it to Western. That's where we saw a Super Swim for Mother and Child.
And Sam is in. Slam himself to the goal there. And it's bird speak.
But yeah, Artemis could be taking the chest storage to Shark Island.
Everything's possible. I can't wait to see.
We shall see, because Artemis didn't pick up that hammer.
Meanwhile, Jarhead on overlook. While Slam is getting, is firing ice arrows. So, pretty nice.
Yep, and Genofi is over at Outset Ferry now, gonna grab his near shield.
Jar about to mess with physics there. While Artemis is setting up for another double storage. Didn't work the first time, but not giving up. Time for Cyclos. Good thing to route while being at Shark Island. There's a Cyclos there. And what is Jar gonna get? An Angular. Which is overlooked. Which is Angular. It's power bracelets! So we did need the mirror shield for that.
Yep, with Earth Temple and Logic, you gotta have those bracelets.
Yeah, there's a ghost that you can't lift, even if ghosts are not supposed to weigh anything. How is he both heavy and floaty? Can't get it. Oh,
so
wait,
we did see... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just about to say science should not get in the way of this again, but it's all fine.
So we did see a bit of route divergence here with Jarhead going to get those power bracelets. Whereas Slam and possibly Artemis are going to get that bow on Shark Island.
Artemis charging a lot of speed, so sky's the limit, could be going anywhere.
True.
We don't know yet.
And Slam is finally at Islet of Steel, gonna grab his hook shot.
Yeah. Meanwhile, trading places with the Slam Jar now on this island, Shark Island. Get it to bird speak. From one animal to the other.
The Jar gonna be attempting that same strat we saw Slam do. And Artemis is at the island. He's just gotta... they just gotta get on the island.
Interesting. Genofi on a platform right now. You know those are not in logic, so probably about to glitch. Artemis drowning again. The hammer was on Miss Mary, I believe. Was it the kids?
It was Miss Marie, not the kid.
Miss Mary.
Which Genofi did chase the kids, but I don't believe he stopped in to see Miss Marie.
Yeah, surprisingly. Genofi now got chest storage. I don't know which island this was, so I'm not looking this one up.
There Jar goes with the clip into Shark Island early.
Yeah, just bomb jump yourself into it.
And it looks like Slam is gonna go into DRC now, which was Paw Print. We saw Jar in here earlier.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Genofi on Shark Island with some storage. Not going for the bomb strategy, but hey, if it works, it works.
Yep.
Every way to do it.
So it looks like Artemis is actually going for a different strat now.
Probably the same one as Genofi.
Yep. They're gonna get the storage here on the platform.
The wind not cooperating with Genofi there.
Nobody's gonna switch the wind using sail.
And not a lot of people playing the Wind Requiem. It's pretty forgotten. It's pretty forgotten. It's a forgotten art from a more boomer era. Doing a nice little chest storage with bomb drop. Not the easiest thing in the world. And Genofi's in, I think. There we go. Just have to imagine being that guy winning for Alpha Day. Surrounded by flames. So now Genofi's well done. He looks a little burned. This character at least does.
So we have Slam at Fire Mountain now. This is actually going to lead us into our first dungeon.
Yeah, surprising to say that with all those items that we have, we're still going to do the same first dungeon as the regular game. Because there's something nice here. Nice little cavern of roosts and dragons. It is a pretty cool way to do it, Stuba. We don't see that one often, but it does work. Jarhead heading into Bomb Island, which, once again, not really Bomb Island. Kinda nicer. But there are a few things that we need here. Looks like we're gonna go for the storage strats. Good old storage strats. Crackers ate that. But
Well,
it's okay because you do have the log, yeah.
So we already know what to do.
Oh yeah. Gotta wait for the chest to open. To reveal. Oh man, a small key. And the first chest was Dragon Roost Cavern. Amazing. And Jarhead is sure good at storing that Ferris Pearl.
But not good at grabbing the wall here. There he goes.
That's the one example where the right strat wins. Finally.
Slam is now shooting down the platform in DRC. There's not a lot to get in any dungeon today, really.
Pretty empty.
There's only, I think, one check in DRC to grab.
Yep.
Other than Goma.
The only thing we're gonna need for it is like a small key. So.
Yep, which you can get a small key in Alcove with the water jugs.
Oh, that's a nice
But
place.
the
Looks like we're going there.
The only progressive item in here that's required to beat the game is actually another shard across Lava Pit.
We're gonna get a nice bit of divergence there. Char is on Bird's Peak, which is home to something different. Getting Master Sword, always good to get before your first dungeon. Makes every fight a bit faster.
True.
Except the one that's at the end of this dungeon, actually. Just thought about it. Because yes, Bird's Peak is a dungeon. And it does kind of fit the theme. Bird's Peak today is the Wind Temple. Birds, wind, it fits. Trust me.
Interesting to see Wind Temple first.
It is. Slam, grabbing that little cardboard shard that we were talking about. That's the only thing in DRC for us today. Except fighting the boss. Feet trying to clip their way into top of Cliff Plateau. Same way as Jar did. Meanwhile, Artemis finishing things up with Cyclos.
So the nice thing about Wind Temple as well is that we also only need to grab one check and a small key.
And the
So-
one check is really on the way.
Yep,
Get
it's
ready,
the
guys.
first check.
Really on the way.
As for small keys in Wind Temple, though, I'm not sure how out of the way those are.
I haven't checked yet. I'm spoiler log your way to know.
Let's see. There's a small key in the chest in the middle of Hub Room, and another one in the Spike Room, where you destroy all cracked floors.
Probably gonna be the middle of Umbroom. I have a feeling on that one.
Well, they're gonna have to store a chest, so maybe
Oh,
not. And there are light arrows for Genofi already.
Genofi being the first person to get light arrows today.
Yep,
All
I
the
think Jar is still missing the one on Western Ferry. I don't think he's stopped by there.
I'm pretty sure that's the one. Oh,
And
Slam about to do small key, big key skip in the RC. Pretty easy. You get storage, you open the chest next to the stairs, and you kind of roll into the boss fight. Not the best angle, but he's gonna get there eventually. There we go. Even if it takes time, you should get there. Genofi heading for bowling course.
Genofi also only on a quarter of a heart right now.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous, but as long as you play the danger zone, you should be fine. Artemis trying to get another bomb drop storage near a fairy island.
So Genofi is in Bomb Island, and honestly, this is the last place I'd want to be with only a quarter of a heart.
It is a bit dangerous. It is a bit dangerous. I don't remember.
It's a little Monka-esque for me.
I don't even remember what's in Bomb Island. Like the actual Bomb Island. Gotta check that.
I can tell you right now.
Oh my god. Thank you, Melvin.
It is another shark.
Ooh. It is
So
true.
Jar is actually cracking all the floors here. So he's probably gonna store middle of Hub Room instead of grabbing that key.
That's worrying. No feed chat saying hef. That's worrying.
Oh no.
Oh no, I see it. I see it.
Yeah, I see what. Yeah,
Oh.
Genofi.
That is a hef. Oh. A half and a half. Your half and chat Genofi.
Yes, indeed. That's unfortunate.
He knew the future. He saw it. Saw it with his feet. I should say hi, but it's okay. Don't question it. Or do question it. Oh, and Pika Slam finishing things off with Golma. Didn't talk a lot about this fight, but it went pretty well. Pretty fast.
Jar
one
is
is a-
also on a quarter of a heart right now.
Yeah, Bubble Runner's having a bit of a problem with this staying alive today. Probably not even gonna mess with that. Jar shooting the pit. Getting some magic instead of health. No health.
If only we had soup.
Bombs. That's not health.
Oh no.
Don't think there's health in this room, actually.
I don't think there is.
Not at that level, at least.
Oh, there's some. We're good.
There's one. Meanwhile, Genofi making all the way back to doing some basketball. Peaky Slam on Fire Mountain again. Getting storage on Fire Mountain. It's different.
I think we're gonna see another super swim here for the slam. So again, if you are photosensitive, please avoid.
It's one of those super swims that makes you a bit stressed because there's a timer. Even if you have a lot of time, 5 minutes feels slow. Like the timer is just there, like to stress you. It's amazing. You know, if you're getting a trifle shard, did it on his first try. Come on, everyone, just believe.
The try earlier was practice.
Yeah, just practice. Practicing during the scene. That's the best way to do it. Artemis in Tower of the Gods. So, 3 runners starting with different dungeons.
Yeah, really interesting.
Genofi, please do our temple first.
That'd be beautiful.
That would be the best. I don't really believe it, but I want to see it anyway.
With the setup of dungeons today, there's not a lot inside dungeons.
You kind of pick your poison.
Yeah, like I don't think there's any items in dungeons that are required to do other dungeons, so you could do them in any order for
In
this
time
scene.
for Volgara. If you guys like music, probably the best one. According to a lot of sources. Don't know if the restream has that song right now.
So unfortunately, Genofi went to Tower of the Gods, not Earth Temple.
Aww. I'm gonna pretend it's her. And they really bought a lot of lights for our temple recently. It is a good too. Most of the boss fights have pretty good too. Most of the game has pretty good songs actually. And some has a good power bracelets now. Artemis getting the statue. I'm gonna do 4-1 skip with the statue, my favorite. Because you get to do 4-1 skip without having a timer. It's relaxing. It's like a spa day in Tower of the Gods. Jarhead almost getting the snipe there. Second one. There's like this tiny little window where you can get the second snipe, like get the tongue again. It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. But there we go, going for the regular snipe. Oh, Mulgara being rude today. The song must go on. Plan on boating course. Artemis throwing some statues. And that's a dead Mulgara. Yeah. Rest in peace, War. Rest in peace.
That's
By
our
peace, I mean
second
peace.
boss we've seen defeated today. Both of which were very insectish.
Got a point on this one. A nice try for shard in the Tingle chest of Tower of the Gods. Never say no to Tingle, give us his freebies. Well, PK Slam, hookshotting to go do some basketball. Is it gonna go well?
So we have 2 runners who have finished a dungeon so far.
And not the same one.
Yeah, not the same, so it'll be interesting to see if they switch or maybe Slam will go to Tower of the Gods.
An interesting thing to note here, if you're stuck behind the grate on Birdspeak, you can just grapple your way out. Grapple defies physics. Love it. So I'm grabbing another Triforce shard. Only 5 to go for him. Meanwhile, Genofi about to perform Jack's clip, the cutest clip in the game.
And it does look like Jar is going to head to Fire Mountain to go into DRC.
Oh la la. Should be fun. I mean, it is kind of, it kind of fits in Fire Mountain. It's a volcano, there's lava.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's not even randomized. Alright,
Like,
what is the stone tablet gonna give us today? Art require item. Nice orange rupee. The riches. The Gargarok being a bit too social for my likings on Jar's screen. Increase the distance, guys.
The slam is actually going to Tower of the Gods, so Jarhead is the only one doing Wind Temple early.
Interesting.
Did Jar grab anything in Wind Temple other than what was required?
I'm pretty sure he didn't. He stored a chest. That's
I
about
think he
it.
stored a small key, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, because he has a small key already in DRC.
That's pretty interesting. Probably gonna grab this one anyway.
Well,
Back
yeah,
one.
but he doesn't have to grab another one to go backwards, which is actually really smart, to be honest.
It is pretty damn smart.
That
The
didn't
big
even
brain.
cross my mind until right now.
Oh, and hello, Hazik of the Tenjo Tree fan club. Tenjo is running speed, but he's not on the restream today. So.
Yep.
But it's still nice to see you support your streamer. Don't forget, at 5 cents a day, you can support your local streamer. And a small key for PK Slam. Meanwhile, everyone doing different setups for the second skip of the statue here. Artemis going the boomer way. Lots of players picking that one up recently. Not trusting setups anymore. Jar shooting down platform. And Biggie Slam doing a nice right side floor 1 skip. Gotta love those.
So yeah, Jar didn't have to grab the small key in Alcove to get the chest across lava pit. So now he'll just be able to go up and go straight to the boss.
Yeah, pretty interesting way to do it. PK being bullied by the BMOs here. There's a lot of Talgi right now. You do have a point, Kofra. Gotta love those cutscenes. I think we would all like the cutscenes more if it was like just one long cutscene where you could actually like get up and do things.
Yeah.
Oh, Artemis missing the wall barely.
Ugh.
That's always a shame when that happens.
It looked like it had broken too. This.
Yeah, I believed it. It might be the artist checking the game. You do have a point there. It's not easy. Genofi going for the statue.
I wonder what Artemis is grabbing. I don't think.
Let me check. It's Earthgod's lyric.
Oh, interesting. Okay. They want that backup, I guess.
Or not anymore.
You said screw it. Not worth.
To be fair, I've been there before. I was struggling to clip into Birdspeak with the grapple, and that's when, in my heart, I was like, okay, learning storage today. So, today, Artemis is gonna learn to do the roll clip in Earth Temple. It's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna support them, and everything is gonna go right. Maybe they're just taking a pause too. Might do it on the way out. Who knows?
True.
Meanwhile, Jarhead stuck into cutscenes, but not in Tower of the God. Does make for a nice change of pace. And he's going for a bomb jump here. Beautifully done. PK about to grab the nice auto-acquired rupee. for one cycle of Goma today, but still pretty fast.
Do you know if he's going to be the first one to the top of Tower of the Gods?
Grabbing their art required compass.
They have Big Key?
Pretty sure they don't. There's a half
Alright.
That's a no. The big key is in the Dark Knight mini boss room. So a little bit of backtracking. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Forgot the little something, but it's okay, Genofi. We believe in you. Jar finishing is second dungeon. Alright, are we gonna see our temple, or is he gonna join the Taji squad?
He's doing Earth Temple first.
Interesting.
Earth Temple is at Star Island, which is where he's headed to right now.
Yeah, I like this. I like this.
Jar
Giving
just doing everything out of order.
Giving us a little break from the cutscenes. I love it. Alright, Artemis, do not forget to get storage before putting the chest. Not twice in a row, please. We don't want to... I mean, the boss fight goes pretty fast with light arrows, so... Yeah, Earth Temple without light arrows, pretty interesting. And yes, Star, it is Star Island. It's your island. I hope you like it there. If it's not to your likings, there's a Star Belt Archipelago, so could be a nice backup. Not really like land, so pretty hard to live there. Alright, Artemis trying to get some bomb bush storage. Really not the easiest chest in the game to do that from. It's complicated. It's just so tall. Genofi set up for is big key skip.
Yep, and Artemis did get first storage.
You
Stored the chest. Gonna see them do a small, or a big key skip, excuse me.
It's like a small key but bigger. So, cool. It's a concept. I like it. Yeah, can we get more keys? Like medium keys, maybe? Super size keys? Could be something. Come on. More keys! Time for a nice little fight with Golden. You know, if he's starting the fight. You know, Artemis blowing off some BMOs. Trying to not get hit while doing the big key skip.
Yep, so despite having to go back to get that big key, Genofi is still the first to enter Golden.
And they're all followed pretty closely by PK Slam.
Yep, and Artemis just about to get into the boss room as well. Just gotta climb up the wall here and clip through.
Meanwhile, Jarhead totally throwing the golden race. And going the right dungeon.
Jarhead just has to be different.
Artemis clipping through the wall, and there we are. Time for a boss fight. That went well. It was a very satisfying clip. PK Slam getting the Rumble storage already.
And there we did see Jarhead do that EGL skip.
Yeah, gotta do a nice little roll clip It doesn't look hard when you get it first try, but trust me, that thing is hell.
It doesn't look hard when Jarhead does it, but
When top players do things, it looks so easy. Then you try it yourself and you're like, oh god, it's that precise?
yeah. For real though.
Feels pretty bad.
But yeah, as we were saying earlier, there's not a lot in Earth Temple, so Jarhead is just go-moding. He's gonna have to grab the chest in the room that he's going to right now. So we'll probably see him void out before doing that. Because storing a chest when you have chest storage is not...
It's not fun.
Yeah.
You know what, PK going for the other big key skip here. Basically, you get to skip the BMOs and everything. It's just a little nicer.
Yep. Artemis did enter just slightly earlier than PK.
While Genofi is outside. Jar trying for the bomb drop storage.
I
There
am
we
not...
go.
Oh, PK needed arrows. Gotcha.
Shoot. Pretty bad. At least this boss is nice enough to give us some arrows. Thank you, Golden.
True. None
Like,
of the
we-
other bosses do that.
We give you a lot of flack, Golden, but you do help yourself beating. You do help us beating you. Thank you. Now, that's not something Elmerog will do. We'll just fly around. Pretty bad boss. Kind of mean. Oh, Genofi going to overlook now. Nice little place. Home of the power bracelets. Artemis
So-
finishing.
Yep, Artemis is finishing Tower of the Gods, as well as PK Slam is very close to finishing as well.
Ready,
And we
Yeah,
have
we-
Jar about to finish his third dungeon.
fighting with the ghost that is both too light to fall to the ground and too heavy to be lifted. I don't understand. Nintendo, please answer my emails.
So yeah, Jar is about to finish his third dungeon, but he has yet to do the longest dungeon.
Yeah, it's gonna be cussing fast coming soon.
So we'll probably see the other runners catch up with the number of dungeons here soon.
Please
Just
don't
because
let
how
us.
long Tower of the Gods takes.
Oh, Genofi aiming with the mirror shield without using the free cam. Look at that. Pretty amazing. These little bar bracelets. Meanwhile, Artemis now in Bomb Island. Having some fun. By fun, I mean basketball. Or as they call it in the strategy guide, Mactel Mambo. I don't like it. I am not down with this part of the strategy guide. Oh, PK Slam going up on Angular. This smells like super swimming.
Got a lot of super swims today.
Or not.
Oh, unfortunately they fell down.
I think they took it as a sign. Nope.
Just warp.
I'm just gonna warp. It's fine. It's okay. Thank you, Destiny. Genofi grabbing her second Master Sword, meanwhile Jar grabbing another piece of the Triforce. Only 3 to go. That's 50 rupees more for Genofi. Now leading in the rupee race. The least important of races, but still, it counts. You know, if he's finally going to the Choo Choo Cave, it took a while. It's not like it was very important, so.
These Megtails are being...
Yeah, the Magtails with
Awful.
Artemis are being kind of mean. And by kind of mean, I mean extremely mean.
Megtails are the worst.
Oh, and hello, ZeldaSpeedRuns too. Welcome to this Wind Waker bi-weekly race. We're doing some spoiler logs since that's the tournament that's going on right now. Welcome everyone. We're having some fun. Some fantastic runners for us today. PK Slam, Jarhead HME, Artemis Mitz, and Genofi giving us quite the show. Oh, Skyward Sword Raiders. I love those guys. Who doesn't like a good Skyward Sword? I do like to swing a Wiimote around. Because I'm trying to face through the wall here, getting it, and now hitting the loading zone. It is up there.
Looks like we have Genofi gonna do DRC next.
Yeah, looks like it. DRC, which is currently in Fire Mountain. For all the confused souls out there, there is an entrance randomizer going on when we play spoiler logs to make it a little fresher every scene, a little different. Always fun.
And Slam grabbed his light arrows there on top of Cliff Plateau. And it looks like Jar is over at Western, so he'll be grabbing his light arrows here.
Going through walls. Because that's the one thing you guys gotta know about the Wind Waker. Walls are a suggestion, they're a figment of your imagination. It doesn't exist.
And Slam heading over to Bird's Peak Rock, where he'll enter Wind Temple.
Artemis grabbing some vanity item. Double magic here. Gotta love those vanity items. One of the best ones. That's Master Sword for PK Slam. Jar getting light arrows. Be getting a nice small key. PK Slam is now going to use the grapple way of getting into this island. Basically, you swing yourself with a grapple, and if you let go at the right time, you go straight to the wall, because the game doesn't know how to handle this. It's pretty wonderful.
So,
worked the first time.
I think Jar just needs 2 shards, is that correct?
I'm pretty sure it is, yes.
And they're both in Tower of the Gods, one on Godin, and then the other, the tingle chest that we saw the other runners grab.
Yeah, still not a bottle in sight.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sad right now.
I'm a little disappointed if Jar doesn't at least go save Grandma. He was talking a big game about saving her earlier, so...
He did say that everyone that doesn't save Grandma is weak in the race time chat, so... pretty big fighting words. If he doesn't, we're gonna have to kick him out of the community.
I mean, he still could grab that one bottle.
There is a chance, yeah. Would be a bit out of the way. But I've seen more details.
It would only be a little bit out of it.
Mila may have changed his mind, to be fair. Hey. The trick with Mila, not get caught. He didn't do the big brain strat though, not showing himself.
If Jar doesn't save Grandma, I'm going to be very good.
Oh, me too.
Especially since it's just a bi-weekly race.
Yep.
Literally nothing to lose.
What's more important, Grandma or your race time bucks? Yeah, the bottle 0%. I don't like it. why not grab some bottles? You need them for the soup. The soup. Artemis going onto Overlook right now. You know, Genofi about to reach Goma. Pretty sharp turn here for Jarhead. PK Slam going deeper into Wind Temple right now. Wolfie about to do the big key skip. Let's see, is the angle better? He's setting his angle. Not a bad idea.
Jarhead is now entering Tower of the Gods.
Longest dungeon in this seed.
And also
Let's
his
see.
final dungeon.
Yeah, it is the final one. But his friends are not lagging behind too much. PK Slam is about to finish another one here. Feed 2. Alright, time for a nice little bomb jump here. Sadly, the spike's pushing us back out. There we go. Second time's the charm. Grabbing final Master Sword. Right now, it's all about the shards.
Also has to grab a small key here just to get through the dungeon.
Yeah, gotta remember those smart keys are pretty important. At least this one. Second one though, not very important.
Yeah, unfortunately not a skippable key.
Yes, Jar's final shard is here in top G.
Yep,
It's in
it'll
the
be
tingle chest.
on the tingle chest.
Tingle chest, it's on the way. Alright. Looks like we're doing the leafless version. Or the leaf yes version. The water fell at the right moment, it became the leaf yes. PK Slam going for a nice little... Oh no, he went for the rough one. Don't like when we're running that. Dangerous. You know if you're about to grab another piece of Triforce?
Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, Jar finished 3 dungeons before Slam had finished 2, but Slam did the longest dungeon early on.
Yep. It is very close between those two. Not a bottle in view, though. No, I'm very disappointed.
Same.
Gonna have to teach him a lesson. And by that, I just mean saying bottles are important. And since they are all in their teenage angst years, they're just gonna be angry at me, saying I'm not the real dad. Real, but still hurts.
Yeah, there's really only one place that Jar could grab a bottle from at this point.
All I know is that this is getting very close. Rofi warping to Forest Haven. Meanwhile, Artemis is about to shoot down the platform. Losing the angle, those are gonna have to get that one again. Lamb getting the snipe here. Not getting the second one though.
Have you ever seen anyone get the second one?
Quite a few times actually.
Really? I swear I see people go for it all the time, but I've never seen anyone actually do it.
Back when he was really practiced, he got it once in a while. Basically, it's not consistent. by any means. but he had a way around it, basically. Back when he was really in practice. Talking about Dean, if you like what you're seeing with Pika Slime right now, Dean and Pika Slime are gonna fight it out later tonight for the spoiler tournament. So don't miss that.
Yeah, that'll be a good race.
I think it's actually on ZeldaSpeedRuns 3 again, so maybe just leave that stream open until then. Please do it. Because it's going to be a wonderful race, commentated by our good friends Sizzle and Crane, so it should be a pretty good one. Genofi planting some trees and the nature saying thank you, giving him a chest in return. That's why you should plant trees, guys. It makes chests just pop out of nowhere. Time to play some music for Slam. Reporting to Forsaken Fortress, the closest place to the last dungeon. Genofi getting the full Master Sword. That's a very big thank you from the trees. Apparently the Lorax was pleased. Artemis having a bit of trouble with the platform today.
It happens. A very precise shot.
That first shot is always the artist. There we go. Four arrows to the other one. The other ones though. So it's not in the bag yet.
There's some leeway with where you stand, but like you're just like a millimeter off. It's so difficult.
There we go. Two arrows to get the last one. Put your feet on the line here.
I believe in them.
Come on. Yes!
Yes!
Woo! Clutch! Jar getting trolled by the keys here. Not even messing with the keys actually, just falling already, just not going for it anymore. Slam now out of the first room in this dungeon. Even using the bomb here. Interesting thing to note, every single door where there's bars going over the door, once you enter, if you have a bomb in your hands, at that moment, Link will not turn around to check the bars. You know, if he clipping out of bounds. We're not even faced by that anymore. Ending with the whiz roll a little. Well, Slam getting storage here. So it's time to go mode, Earth Temple.
Mostly, we do have to grab that one chest in third.
Yep, it's a little detour.
Just a slight.
You know, if he's shooting down enemies on the way.
I think Genofi is actually going to store the chest in this room.
Yeah, this does seem like it. I am not getting the first try. That one is really hard. So.
Yeah.
A few tries. Camera not liking how close we are to the wall.
Yeah.
It's shaking a little. It's shaking. It's just disagreeing with what you think is possible.
There we go. Slam gets that clip.
Are trying for a nice little bit of storage. Falling down from the gate there didn't work. Going for the bomb drop storage as usual. Meanwhile, Slam waiting for the fog to dissipate so he can jump. Arm is getting storage for nice big key skip. Shinofi just making it on the fan there. Going for the YOLO strat. Do not like that one. It makes me a bit nervous.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Slam flying behind the door again. Opening it. He's now in the room where he needs a little something. Time to void out.
Jar is gonna do the small key skip here. Excuse, I keep saying that. The big key skip.
It's like a small key but bigger. A very tall small key.
There you go. A really big small key skip.
Yeah. And hello to you, OK 182. Welcome to this race. We're having fun. It's the last dungeon for 2 runners right now, so pretty close. Oh, Jar. Oh, Jar. Oh my god.
Oh, goodness.
This is looking weird. Do we have enough magic? Just barely, I think.
Oh, goodness.
That little mess up was almost got. I'm having with trouble opening the chest. That's the hardest thing in the game, actually.
For real. Struggle with opening chests all the time.
It's amazing how hard it is. And hey, I just noticed that, but 175 rupees for both Genofi and Pika Slam, so tied up money race. Who's gonna have more money at the end? That is the question. Genofi almost getting eaten by Morgera there.
Jar getting a hand respawn.
Classic, sadly.
And Artemis taking down Goma.
Yes, I'm trying to clip into the right side of the door. That's a fringe threat. Artemis down with Goma. Love to grab them.
All of our runners in a box right now.
It's not the same one for all 4 of them. I love this. Yes. It's almost like doing all 4 trials at the same time. Because Goma is not part. Golden is not part of the trials, but still. It's not arrow or Jar. You know what? Slam killing some ghosts. Yes. It's the thing that happens in Hyrule. Girls can die again.
Alright, so Jar finishes his final boss.
Oh my god, that's gonna be close because I think there's only 1 phase left for.
Yep, Slam is just about to finish his final boss.
Whew.
But the question is Jar going to get
Oh. I have a feeling you might not this time.
I'm going to be very upset if he doesn't.
If he doesn't, he's gonna get berated by you, me, and the rest of the family.
I mean, he himself said that if you don't save Grandma, you're weak, so...
Maybe he's just admitting that he's weak.
Possibly.
He is just a man. Meanwhile, Artemis on Bum Island now. Had a bit of trouble with the real Bum Island earlier, but this one is nicer. And Slam grabbing his last piece of the Triforce, about to head out of the dungeon too. It's gonna be a close one.
For real, yeah.
Warping Tower the God for Jar. Meanwhile, PK looking for his boat. Always happens
Finding
on
your boat, yeah. Star Island, finding the boat is the hardest thing.
It really is. It's like that one fairy fountain, I think, Sound Fairy, where it just found behind the island for some reason.
Yeah.
There we go, Jar entering Hyrule at 110, basically. And Slam not far behind. Probably gonna enter it at 111.
Jar is getting the bottle.
Oh
He's
god,
getting
he is
I knew he wouldn't let me down.
getting the bottle in the Master Sword Chamber. So, Slam probably taking the lead now.
Yeah, this unfortunately is gonna put Jar behind, but it's worth it.
It is worth it. Maybe Slam's gonna do it too. Who knows?
Who knows? Jar not even using light arrows? What the heck?
He doesn't have magic.
I guess, yeah.
Don't think Slam is going for the Master Sword Chamber. That's the staircase to the Master Sword Chamber. But it does look like the way for the bear skip, so it does put a little flutter in my heart anyway. Jar finding the dark. That's all he has.
It's worth it.
It definitely is. Definitely is. I mean, he did talk a big game. He knew he would be in trouble if he didn't. So, Kiki Slam now going to Ganon's Tower. You know, Artemis getting a Master Sword. Genofi Inner Temple.
This is Genofi's last dungeon, correct?
Do believe so, yes.
Alright.
Also PK Slam now at 177 rupees, so taking the lead in the rupee race. Yeah, the only runner to get the bottle today was Jarhead, at least for now. There's maybe one after a stream that I know that loves to say grandma, so might have done it.
Honestly, I think this is the only time that I've seen Jar fall behind due to saving grandma.
And you guys are here to see it, folks. It's amazing. Jar grabbing the fairy. To answer your question, Catalytic, Jar talked a huge game about being weak if you don't save grandma in the race time chat, so he kinda has to. Or else people are gonna laugh at him forever. Because I'm missing our friend Phantom Ganon in the first shot, but getting him in second. Meanwhile, Artemis doing a nice little bomb boost here. That's another way to get up.
Interesting.
Yep. There we
I
go.
don't think I've seen anyone do that before, but I guess it makes sense.
The one time I saw that being done was on a seed that was swordless, basically. And it was done by backflipping onto the bomb.
Oh, jeez.
Stick to your principles. There we go. We now know the answer to the question. Jar now has a nice amount of soup. It is time to head for Ganon's Tower. Slime is pretty high into the tower, so quite a bit to do to catch up now for Jar. Yeah, remember kids, stick to your principles. Even if they cost you the race. Grandma's soup is very important. True meaning of randomizer, yes. I do agree with that one. I do love the soup. Whoop. Jar now back in Hyrule. Meanwhile, Artemis getting their last sword. Genofi struggling to climb up this little ledge, but now is up. Pika Slam getting his first shot. Bit too wide on this one. Okay, it's time for the easy one, the slow shot. And there we go, Pika Slam getting rid of phase 1 of Puppet Ganon. Meanwhile, Jar breaking the barrier. Genofi phasing through walls again. Alright, time for phase 2 for Pika Slam. Are we gonna see a drop shot? A trip shot, I mean. Nope, we missed it, but that's okay because our the magic was pretty low. So, was one of those cases where you almost wish you miss. You go for it, for the glory. But, there we go, phase 2 is over. Time for phase 3. Might go with the bombs on that one. Or not. Or yes. There we go, one shot down. Thank you for that, Clipstar. It's gonna be loved by the community. There we go.
Up again.
And while Jar clipping into the door, because that's 3 frames faster. Saving frames and saving grandmas. That's what he does. Artemis opening the grate here. Not much longer when you think about it. Don't feel comfortable with doing L slides. It's another way to get through. Genofi opening the warp pot, not taking any chances. I can get behind that. And Jar now climbing the staircase while Pika Slam is climbing the rope. Oh, pointing out on the grapple skip. Okay, plenty of time for Pika Slam to still get that one. Imagine doing that, and at some point, you don't have much arts left, and you're like, oh, should I save Grandma for the soup? And then you go back to do it. That would be next level. Oh, nice first shot for Jarhead. Taking a little in a second, but that's okay. There we go. Going for the hip shot. There we go.
Very fast PG1.
Yeah, not messing around. He knows he has as many life as he wants.
True.
And PK now climbing the rope again. Flips. And a nice little sword. Oh, not going for the grapple, nor you can't do it on that one. Okay. We're now so used to doing grapple skip that we we switch chains. Genofi, you have a race to finish, my man. You have a race to finish. It's nice to know that you respect it. I am not taking any chances at this point, just going to the motions.
Jar taking down the second phase here.
Yep, time for phase 3. Meanwhile, Artemis is about to head to Mulgera. Slam still trying for Fox Slide though. And Jar just shooting arrows, not even caring where to go.
Hey, he's got two.
Almost got a chalk shot. Meanwhile, Slam about to beat Ganon. Time to hit that guy a little. There we go. Phase 1 of Ganon is over. Meanwhile, Jar just finished with Ganon, and Genofi got his full Triforce.
Artemis almost to Mulgera as well.
Yeah, just settling behind the stone here. Then got out the Wind Waker here. Wonder what he's preparing. Nothing apparently. And it's now
time for PK Slam, winning by a saving grandma cutscene.
Yeah, and he finished with an official time of 1:21:06. Send your GGs in the chat for PK Slam. First one to finish that one actually. Let's not forget that we have 2 runners that are off restrain too, so they could have sniped him, but no. PK Slam just won this weekly. This bi-weekly, actually.
Jar got the Pog Slide and now is in Ganon himself here.
Yeah, it's about to go down. Meanwhile, Artemis in Mulgera, so pretty interesting. And Genofi breaking the barrier. Alright, Zelda's back up. It is time to shoot. And there we go, Jar also finishing. Send your GG's in the chat for Jar.
Oh, wait, I can't hear anything. Need to change my settings.
Oh, I can't hear you though, so it's don't tell him we're here.
Okay,
Alright, we have
Alright.
Slam and Jarhead with us now. Hello,
they're
guys.
Hi.
Jarhead, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I played pretty badly. I failed grapple skip twice.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so that explains why I didn't lose by more than a minute.
yeah, to give you an idea, Slam, when you guys got to Iroh, you were about not even a minute of difference. You were just behind Jar, and then Jar took a little detour to the Master Sword Chamber.
Oh, wait, was Hero's Charm there or something?
No.
He took a bottle, got a fairy on Mother and Child, and then went to save Grandma.
I misread the spoiler log. I thought the first chest in Earth Temple was a bottle. I misread.
Oh.
I thought it said like I don't know. I thought it said like first chest, and then I realized after the fact it said first crypt. I was like, oh no, there's no other good bottles. The only one that I can maybe go for is Master Sword Chamber.
Oh my god.
We saw you talk big game in the race time chat, so you had to, or else.
Yeah. If this was a tournament race, no way in hell. But fuck this. This shit ain't serious. I don't care.
Yeah, I kind of stopped taking this race seriously when I went to Outset Great Fairy. I somehow missed leafing across the gap, so I had to climb all the way back up again.
Yeah,
So at that point, I was just like, whatever.
We saw that. It was a bit sad, but at the same time, we know you're here to get warmed up for your race tonight with the
Yeah.
basically.
And like I figured, I thought that like there was no chance I was gonna win after messing it up, so then I went for Goma storage and then got it. So I'm very happy about that.
Nice. Excellent.
Yeah, some excellent memes today. We still have Genofi about to enter Puppet Ganon, so should be fun. Also, in third place in this race, we have Tanjo finishing off stream with a time of 1:23:07. So GG's to Tanjo.
Yep,
But
GG's
yeah.
Chando.
Was pretty nice to see you guys everyone went to different places for a while. It was amazing to see, hard to follow. For a second there, we were hoping that Genofi was going to Earth Temple first, so every runner would have gone to a first dungeon that was different.
Wait, Earth Temple first?
No, he didn't. But we were hoping.
He was hoping that they would.
Because all of you did a different dungeon. One of you did the DRC, the other one did Wind Temple. Someone went to Tower of the God first. So we're just like, oh man, that could be nice to have all 4 at the same time.
Oh yeah, I went to DRC first.
But we got our all 4 at the same time moment at the end because everyone was on one of the 4 bosses at the same time.
Oh, nice. So I think I did Wind Temple first. Probably the only reason that I really wanted to was to get a sword for Earth Temple, and then as I was like reading, I was just like, wait a second. So then I stored the second Spike Room chest, and then immediately went to DRC to use that key instead of having to go to Alcove.
Nice.
I was just like,
Yeah,
oh my god,
nice stuff.
this is the best. And then I was on like a quarter heart when I was about to go to the basement. I was like, okay, I need some health, and then I could not find any.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, we saw a few unfortunate moments with Eld actually. Genofi was in Bomb Island with only a quarter of a heart, and then he had to like try to pick up a Magtail that was in the flames and just got
Oh,
dead.
that sucks.
Was kind
Bomb
of
Island's
sad.
the worst island.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
It is.
It's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
I'm not.
No.
There's no way I'm convincing you. Just we see the world differently.
Yeah, I do. I just like everything in this game, basically. Proof being, I did everything but turn the settings race alone, so.
So, Jar, did you do the bomb boost into Shark Island?
I did.
Yeah, both
Yeah.
of you did. It was pretty beautiful.
I
It-
took a few tries though, which is
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah,
I
me
got it,
too.
I got it like 2 out of 3 tries, like in practice, just before they started.
It's
well,
okay. It's just frame perfect.
Yeah.
Wait.
I practiced it a couple days ago and I got it like 9 out of 10 times. And I'm like, okay, I'm never practicing this again. And then I wanted to practice before this race. Then the save file I had on my SD card did not have bombs. So I'm like, well, I guess I just have to hope it works out.
Wow.
Just go quickly do Pompey and Vera.
Oh, yeah.
Get some Lenzo door cancel practice in.
Oh, did you do Lenzo door cancel?
I did.
Oh, I did not.
That was another stupid thing.
He got cut by Mila.
So I did Lenzo door cancel, and then Mila came around, and I was waiting for Mila to go around. And after she like passes the first corner, I'm just like, oh, I could like go get the boat and put him right next to the dock for me to jump into right when I'm done with Mila. So then I go and take him around, and when I go back up, I'm like kind of half-assed looking for her, and then like the camera gets kind of stuck on the wall. And then I turn it back and I see her right there. I'm just like, oh god! Double back and she sees me. I was like, oh no!
Oh,
I had
no,
to start
Artemis.
again.
Yeah, you
Oh,
man.
no!
kind
That's-
of had
I
that
hate to
moment
see it.
where you look like a guy that was just about to go repark his car because it was double park and got caught by the police.
That's perfect, yeah.
And then when I did it the second time and I actually got into the boat, Beetle almost started taking him away. I like barely got him in time.
That's some pretty good stuff. Genofi now on Ganondorf, so it's about to hand for Genofi. Probably grab 4th place for this one, unless he gets sniped. Oh. There's still Sizzle that is not finished and is not on the stream, so who knows?
Okay, so I was gonna say before, I didn't do Lenzo door cancel because I figured, well, I have to wait around for Mila anyway. So I started Mila. Well, I talked to Lenzo, then started Mila, and then turned on the windmill, and then stored the Lenzo's upstairs door.
Yeah, I did the door teleport.
That was a very nice season 3 moment. I loved it.
I was very much considering doing it, and I pretty much decided at like the last second that I didn't want to.
Yeah, that's fair, because I almost didn't make it. And like I got storage on my second try, so that was like
Yeah.
kind of scary.
And
I
Senyo
think
GG
what
for
yeah.
Sophie that finished with a time of 1:30:04.
GG,
Sorry, I can't keep jar. I had to.
No, you're alright. But I was gonna say, I think the only thing that really shifted it the other way for me was that I'd have to play Song of Passing in extra time. Because when I got there, it was already
Oh.
daytime, so I'd have to make it nighttime to do Mila, and then make it daytime again to do Pompey and Bear.
Oh yeah, so what I did was I figured, well, I want to start with Mila anyway, so when can I change to nighttime? And I realized I'm going to Mez's house before Mila, so it's like, oh, I'll just change it to night here, so I don't have to do the roll clip.
Yeah, I just did the roll clip because I'm lazy. Well, I say that. I don't like doing Song of Passings if I can avoid it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 100% in agreement with you, but like I figured I have to play it at some point for Mila, so I might as well do it earlier and then not do the roll clip.
Yeah, that's fair. Genofi.
And we are joined by Genofi. GG's Genofi.
GG's.
GG.
Pretty nice run. Pretty nice run overall.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Had a bit of trouble. We saw you in chat a few times to prophesize you on death. It was pretty funny.
I was just like, I have to type F for this.
Yeah, you typed F, and we're like, oh man, easy that. Because there's a little delay, we're like, oh man, he's really not trusting himself to not die. And then we saw it.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I can grab it, but then the fire just hit me. I was like, wait, zombie over, and then I didn't have much word out, and then no, never mind.
But yeah, still a pretty nice race. Oh, Sizzaball finishing in 5th place with a 1:31:55. So everyone finishing pretty close.
Yeah.
There's 5 of you in like a 10-minute margin.
Yeah.
Pretty damn fast. But yet, a very nice bi-weekly race. You guys gave us quite the spectacle. It was fun.
Glad we could at least give you some entertainment.
Yeah, I really hope chat popped off when I got Goma storage, because otherwise there's no point in me doing it.
I think a lot of people didn't even notice it, actually.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm sorry,
I
Slam.
think it's like slower. Like, I'm pretty sure like setting up the pot and like going for the Wind Waker dive over and over again, it's probably slower than just like not doing it. Especially if, like, in my case, I didn't know the movement to get to the Triforce shard during the cutscene, so I was kind of wandering around until I eventually got to the shard.
Yeah, it's one of those strats that lots of people don't even remember exists, so we don't know to look out for it.
That's true, because yeah, I mean, yeah, in everyone's defense, like as soon as you see someone enter Goma, you just kind of watch someone else because Goma's incredibly boring.
It is.
Yeah.
And then with 4 players, it's kind of easy to look around somewhere else. Sadly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's really easy to miss like anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Artemis is about to get storage on this chest, pump drop storage. Had a bit of trouble with that one today, but maybe it's gonna be.
What's the shard they're missing? I know they're
There we
about
go.
to store one, but I'm wondering what they're.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, that went well.
Oh,
Very nice. Pretty sure that's.
I think they got all of the shards except for the 2 here.
Yeah, their tracker says
5.
it's missing 2, so.
On stream it says 5, so we're missing 3.
Yeah, but
Well, they just got
was-
one.
I'm pretty certain
Well, yeah.
they went to Bomb Island,
I saw
and
it.
this should be their last dungeon. So I think it's just.
I know that.
Oh, weird.
on
The tracker
Artemis
magically
tracker-
updated to 6.
I know that Artemis tracker says 6, like their personal tracker.
Okay.
And now Kofra
Yes.
is sending us eyes in the chat, so we know what's up. Thank you, Kofra, for tracking, by the way. And thank you to Random Girl, too, for tracking this one. But 2 wonderful trackers allowed us to show 4 wonderful runners on stream today. Thank you to you both.
That's not a bow.
You can also follow our runners. We had quite the fun with them today. Genofi, PK Slam, Artemis Mitz, and Jarhead HME. Also, don't forget to follow my co-commentator Melon. Thank you, Melon.
Yes, of course.
Always fun. You and don't forget, there's some more today, especially for Slam. He's playing the next one. When is it exactly?
So planning starts at 8:30, so it's gonna start the stream at 9:20.
Nice. And we have a wild Sizzle joining us.
Uninvited. I'm barging in.
Oh man, GG's anyway. Welcome to the party.
It's a very small party.
It's a watch party. Gotta be careful with COVID going on. Can't have too much big party.
Social distance in Discord.
Social discording, as they call it. Pretty important. But yeah, there's gonna be another race tonight on ZSR 3. PK Slam against Dean Machine. So it should be a pretty fun one. Commentated by our friends Crane and Sizzle. I believe Sizzle is here. Is that true? Yeah,
it is true. Yep. Not Syzygy or Windrunner. Sizzle is gonna show up. So.
Aww, I miss Windrunner.
I miss this as a G show.
This is a G show.
Now, there's an inside joke.
Yep, that is an inside. And there's another ghost dying. Right as we speak right now. Artemis probably gonna grab what we think is their last piece of the Triforce. Should be all about
based on the text that shows up.
The personal tracker says that he has everything. They have everything. Sorry.
So about this Jahala fight, I think I've heard someone say that if you shoot the last Poe with light arrows, it soft locks. Is that true?
Not anymore.
Not sure.
Not anymore. It didn't soft lock before, but Jalhalla would like respawn with the last or with a Poe because it didn't like light arrows didn't count them as dead correctly. And it would just kind of sit there for a while. It didn't actually soft lock. It just took a bit, and then he would just kind of respawn. But Lago actually patched that, so now you can kill the last one with light arrows with no.
Oh, nice.
It's one of those vestigial like things that we think are still a thing, but are not anymore.
Yeah.
Like the same thing happens to me when I set Stalfos and I'm like, okay, time to kill it without light arrows. Just because I remember playing back then when it was an actual thing. You couldn't kill Stalfos with light arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, their heads would just spin around.
You know what the thing that I miss about the old versions of the randomizer?
Don't say no race mode.
No, I was about to say Din Sproul jamming the lava in front of DRC.
Oh yeah. I missed that too. God damn it.
Come on, Lago. You know you want. Unpatch this.
Who cares if the puzzle is made obsolete?
It's okay. Artemis now in Iroh, so we're gonna get to see a nice little last puppet Ganon for today.
So I couldn't help. Alright, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I couldn't help but notice that the estimate is 3 hours.
Yeah, I think it's stuck on like basic mode, like the default.
Normal settings.
But it's fine. I mean, I could spend 3 hours with you, you all.
One specific person in this group.
You all. Everyone.
Oh man.
Right, Artemis now rolling towards the tower. Nice little march towards the tower. Honestly, every time I see Link doing that much rolling around, I'm just like, how? Are you that fit?
He must
Well, I
be
think he's
busy.
gonna hurt his neck.
A neck of steel.
Is he not gonna be dizzy after all of that?
This is a conspiration. It's something that the government wants us to believe. Trust me.
He's a spry child.
It's conspiration. It's to sell more dissonance medicine. And when I say trust me, I mean don't.
Yeah, I know, because you think Bomb Island's fun.
Hey, Bomb is fun to watch.
Okay.
Cough, cough, Don, cough.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I'm just noticing. Artemis has double magic. Where did you get that?
I got that on a raft. I don't remember exactly.
Oh, it was
which
the 5-star Isle Raft, I think.
one. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I think
They
so.
went out of their way for that one.
Oh, did they grab it? Oh, 5-star?
Yeah.
It's in the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty far.
For a second, I was thinking of 5i, and I was like, oh, did they grab it on their way to do Shark Island early? But yeah, that's quite out of the way.
Yeah. Although that does make me think maybe you could like store that just to get it and do the hook shot instead of going to Bomb Island to enter Cliff Plateau. But that's like way out there, I think.
That's like a hate brain kind of play. You need to be connected to the hive mind to think about that one. I can't wait to have our first Borg runner. It's gonna be amazing. The collective imagination of so many Borgs routing for 50 minutes. All right, we're about to enter Puppet Ganon. So, let's shoot a few more light arrows. Pretty much the whole end of the game is that, shooting light arrows.
Truer words were never spoken.
Just shoot.
Looks like we had some pretty close finishes, so must have been
Yeah.
pretty hype.
Pretty much everyone finished in a 10-minute interval, basically.
Hype is one way to put it.
It was pretty hype.
Yeah, it was not hype when I failed grapple skip twice. I wanted to pull my hair out.
It's okay. Just change your name to Tango Tree. It's fine.
Shots fired.
Wow. Andrew's
It's
not
a-
even here. Oh, never mind.
Easier.
In chat.
It's
I forgot
okay.
he was-
I am legally obligated to hate on him just because he's from Ontario. It's all part of the plan. And he does the
Hashtag
reverse.
doxed.
So. Alright, time to kill some bats. Not using the... the biggest flex you can do when you have that much magic is to kill the bats with light arrows.
That always ends up happening for Crypt Shot. Actually, that happened this race, I think. When I did Crypt Shot, one of the keys got on the way of the light arrow.
Yeah, so it's always funny. Like, you just see the bat just disintegrate. Like, the keys just has this face that says, "Why am I being sent to the Shadow Realm?" So just notice, but Artemis made he caught up. They caught up to the wonderful rupee race, 200 right now, winning.
Oh, nice. I think I only ended the race with like 101 or something.
I ran a 77, I believe. Yes, I follow this.
Well, because Stone Tablet was an orange rupee.
Yeah, an orange
So I know it was at
rupee
least
deck.
100.
Everyone had at least 100.
That was.
All right.
That sucked.
Up again, and 1 is down. Only 2 to go. Spider and a snake. Yeah, we saw a few people take keys to other dungeons today. I think Jar took one from a dungeon to another.
I took one from. I took the second one in Wind Temple to DRC.
Huh.
What?
But I
Oh,
said
for
this
Chest
earlier.
Across Lava Pit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad idea to save a bit of time in DRC.
Wait, where was the other small key? Because I didn't do any
the
small key
closest
storage.
one was
Alcove with water jugs?
I think.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
the
didn't
one
want to
grabbed.
go all the way across there and then go back.
Yeah, I got that one as well.
Yeah, in Wind Temple, you had one key in the middle of the op room, and then you had another one in the spike room, basically.
I'm always so sad when the key is on middle of hub room because it's like I want to store this.
No
Did anybody
storage.
else-
Yeah.
Anybody else grab a big key in Wind Temple?
No.
I remember looking and seeing where it was, but I was just like, I don't want to get that. No, I don't remember where it is.
Pretty
It
sure
was,
I had to make-
Many cyclones.
Oh,
So you-
yeah.
You kind of
that's-
had to cycle back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there,
did
there are
y'all-
only like. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
There's only a few chests I would consider getting the big key in, and that's like if it's next to a small key that's fast, or if it's like chests between dirt patches, and even then that's kind of like maybe not.
All right, and it's over
sense.
for Puppet Ganon 3. And for the people that missed it during the fight, a Mort got vaporized with light arrows. Just
Poor lad. He didn't deserve it.
no, he wasn't innocent, just an innocent bystander.
Oh, Tanjo got Top G big key, as well
Yeah, I
as
did this
Sizzle.
one. Yeah.
Jinofi did too, but that wasn't planned.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, I didn't get the big key, but I let's just say big key skip went subpar.
Oh
we,
no.
we feared for you.
I went to climb up, and usually what I try to do is like I try to side hop over to land on the thing, and I ended up just side hopping directly into the wall, so I didn't move anywhere. So I had to jump slash so I'd actually land again. But then he grabbed the ledge, and you know usually when you do that, you climb up, you start falling down. He didn't start falling down. She was like, "Oh, okay, this is a miracle." In the first place. Oh wait, no, I think he actually did fall down, and I had to move again. So then I started like climbing up again, and I tried to like do a jump directly to the ledge, and my sword bonked on the wall. So then I started falling backwards, and I thought I was gonna fall completely back into the void, and I somehow landed back on the wall again.
Everything
Wow.
is... oh my god. Artemis.
No Artemis, please.
Oh my god.
Oh, Artemis.
Oh yes, Zelda.
Oh wow, that was a long grapple. I
Yeah,
did not
that
think that's
was
gonna
one-
work.
That was one hell of a reach.
The game decided to be nice just in time too.
Oh my god.
Oh, Tanjo and I had the same dungeon order.
Oh, nice.
Damn, that's surprising.
Yeah.
Considering what we saw on this restraint. But time to finish things off with Ganondorf. A few sword slash in the back usually does the trick.
Is he gonna sub 150 though? That's the question.
Oh.
Probably.
Unless Zelda trolls super hard. No. They're good.
There we go. That is a sub 150.
Yeah, okay.
Hey.
It's a 149.33 for Artemis
Yes,
Mitz.
get it.
GG's.
Finishing last in the race, but
GG.
still first in our hearts. Send your GGs in chat, guys. right? We're probably gonna have a quick interview with Artemis pretty soon. But before that happens, it's already they're already there. We're good. Hello, Artemis. GG's.
Oh, that was an interesting scene.
It sure was.
You could say that again.
We saw on the restream. We saw 4 runners in 4 different bosses at the same time.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's fun.
That's how diverging the routes were today. But yeah, we saw some pretty interesting stuff. Like Slime and Jarhead entered Hyrule with about a minute of difference, 40 seconds about. And then Jarhead just decided to do a nice little detour in Master Sword Chamber, grab a bottle, go get the fairy, save Grandma, come back. You know.
Oh, that was the bottle you ended up grabbing?
That wasn't the bottle I intended to grab.
Oh, okay.
I thought, okay, what I thought was the first chest in Earth Temple was the bottle because I misread the log.
Oh.
Oh, you saw transparent chest?
Yeah. Well, I thought it was like I thought it was transparent chest in first. And I should know that that's like its first crypt, not like I just think first chest. So I was just like, oh yeah, it's that first chest. I'll store it for go mode, easy. And then it didn't work. I like delayed Western Ferry to get a ferry there to go save Grandma with like the entire time, and then I got there and I didn't have a bottle. I was like, what?
Oh,
I had to think for a second. Oh no! What's I was just, is there any other bottle I could maybe get right now? No, there wasn't.
Yeah, bottles were bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I actually elected. So I grabbed Double Magic for that reason. Like I'm like, it's right there. It's a little bit out of the way, but
Different detour, but the detour nonetheless. And
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
At least we had to go to boating course anyway, you know.
Yeah, that was my thought process. Although as I was like heading to, because I did Angular to boating course to 5-star. That's how I justified it. But I'm like, as I'm going to Angular, I'm like, I'm going by boating course. This is going to be some time loss.
This is enticing. Let's go. But yeah, thank you everyone today for this race. It was pretty damn nice to watch. Thank you to go follow our runners. They did a wonderful job. Also go follow our trackers, Colfra and Random Girl. Thank you, you two, for tracking for us today. Double tracking. We got 4 runners on restream, was amazing. And it's not over for Wind Waker today because we have another race on ZeldaSpeedRuns 3 later tonight. So don't forget to watch that one. Should be another fun one. Warmed up PK Slam against Demon Machine. So always a good one.
Definitely some things I want to practice before a race, like grapple skip.
Man, I wonder why.
Oof.
Jay says using a Wind Waker
And that's the way I usually do it.
Yeah, that fixed my troubles as well.
That and flicking for the backflips.
Yeah.
I figured it was the flicking for the backflip I was messing up, but I could try Wind Waker and see what happens.
Yeah, it's just like you just jump slash up, use the Wind Waker too. There you do it as well.
And what a party. We're a bunch of people. The seed is over. And I think we're go our separate ways. That's the first time I see this on ZeldaSpeedRuns, the interview, as so many people that now we have 2 lines.
Same.
Hello, Star.
Oh yeah, the commentary command is so big it takes up more than the usual. But yeah, so what happens is also get a ton of people in, and if you have several commentators, shoutouts here to the 4 runners we had on restream today. Jenna P, PK Slam, Artemis, Smith, and Jarhead. GG's to 4 and 2 our other runners who were in the race today, Tanjo and Sizzleball. as well as shout out to our commentators, Mongol and Melonzy, as well as to our two trackers, Random Girls and Colfra, as said earlier. Looking at the CSR schedule, we have the Ocarina of Time randomizers, Season 4 Standard Tournament Qualifier number 12, as the NA Weekly starting up in about 14 minutes over on our sister channel ZeldaSpeedRuns 2. And then an hour after that, at 7 p.m. Eastern, we have the Breath of the Wild Any Percent Tournament 2020 Grand Finals between Majestic and Player 5. That will be on ZSR Main. And then, as mentioned earlier, as at 9:20 p.m. Eastern, it will be the restream start. We have the Spoiler Lock tournament between PK Slam and Team Machine. So we wish you luck, PK. Hope you do well.
Thank you.
And then at 10 p.m. tonight, we have the Zelda 2 on ZeldaSpeedRuns 2. We have the Zelda 2 randomizer weekly race titled. And then that'll be it for us tonight. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern, we have the Ocarina of Time randomizer season 4. Another qualifier, that'll be qualifier 13, the EU Weekly, that'll be on ZSR. And then at 1 p.m. we have the Ocarina of Time Vanilla, the Ganondorf Source Requirement Community Showcase race, also on ZSR, 1 p.m. Eastern. We also have tomorrow the we have a couple Wind Waker Spoiler Log tournament matches. We have Trog versus Lanamphy at 1:50 Eastern. We have then at 3:50 Eastern we have another match at Losers Bracket Round 12 between Tanjo and Original Elijah. And in between we also have the Witness Cap randomizer weekly race starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. Both of the Wind Waker matches will be on ZSR 2. And then we've not too much else for the rest of the week. We do have Jarhead versus Gobbity Bobbity on Tuesday at 8:50 Eastern. Good luck to Jarhead and to Gobbity Bobbity.
It's gonna be
and that's about it for Wind Waker for the moment. We've got some Ocarina of Time randomizer races coming up this week, and then that'll be pretty much it. Though keep an eye out on the schedule and give all of our runners, commentators, and trackers a follow. And then also follow the Zelda Speedruns channels. We're here on ZeldaSpeedRuns _3 today. We also have Zelda Speedruns 1, Zelda Speedruns Main, Zelda Speedruns 2, Zelda Speedruns _3 here, and Zelda Speedruns _4.
Well, damn.
I forgot we had 4.
That's a lot.
Yeah, we do. We don't use 4 too often, but it's there.
It's there when we need it.
Yes, it is. But that'll be it for us tonight. We are going to go over and say hi to our good old friend Crane, who is doing a minimum logical sanity Wind Waker Rando Seed. So we'll go see how he's doing.
Roll Clip Haven. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bonne nuit.
Thanks for watching.
GG's.
What a party.